morning. It's about 9:10 and it's the 9th. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. Usually I sort of try and plan ahead in my head what I'm doing, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got a doctor's appointment in a few minutes, so I need to rush to that. My husband, to help me out, is going up to the auction to pick up some stuff that I've got. And then I need to come back, and so I'll have to make a list today because my head's not with it. I hope you had a nice weekend, and I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit when I've got myself organised. Right, I'm back from the doctor's. Before I open up the shop and sort out everything, I thought I'd quickly just show you the boxes of stuff that my husband just picked up from the auction for me. So I got this nice little shelf unit. It's a reproduction, but it's a nice little thing. And a box of frames and cups and things, which I'll have a look through. And then in this box of bubble wrap, there's some paperweights and glass, sort of a glass dish. I'll show you that later. And then a box of copper brassware. So this is one of the lots I got from the auction. Can't say I was overly excited about any of my lots this auction, but hey, this one's quite nice. It's Medina glass. That glass duck's not going to be worth much because it has got a broken tail. I thought this is a nice pretty glass dish, and this one's interesting. You can see the shape, and it has got some sort of signature underneath, which I need to try and work out. So what do you think? You know that feeling when you bought stuff on the auction and you think, what the hell am I going to do with this pile of stuff? I mean, luckily I should make my money back on the lot from some picture frames and some cups and saucers, but I've got a horseshoe, I've got a filthy old tea cosy, some old scissors, a peg with a duck, a very nice dressing table set with a crucifix, a rolling pin with patterns on. Actually, this was why I bought the lot, because I really like this. It's like a manicure set. So I should make my money back on everything else, and then this bit will be profit, and a few other bits will make me some money. So I've got a box of battered old kettles, and an old coal scuttle, some candlesticks under there. Let's give those a little bit of a clean up and see if I can get my money back at least. Hello again. So it's about 1 o'clock. It's really quiet. I don't know if it's the town that I'm in, it's just Mondays isn't a good day, but I'm not normally here on a Monday. I just thought with the rush before Christmas I'd make the effort. Anyway, I've got most of that stock sorted from the auction, and now I need to consult my list, which I did make a list, and top of the list was take some money. But also on my list was pack some Etsy orders, sort the auction stock I've done, vlog, doing it, tidying up my jewellery, dust one section. I try and put dust one section on each day so that I can dust one section, and it keeps it looking clean. I actually get a lot of compliments from people saying, oh, it's lovely and clean, and I think, dodged a bullet there. And do my social media. Hello again. It's about 4:30. I locked up early. I'm gonna do the advent calendar now, and then at the end of this vlog I'm gonna add the best mince pie recipe. So I tried to film it. I didn't do the best job, but hopefully you'll get the idea. But it is, if you're going to make mince pies this year, I really suggest that you use this, because it's an all butter pastry with orange juice to bind. It's melt in the mouth gorgeous. I'm not eating them because they're obviously not low carb, but my husband and my daughter absolutely love them. And I make little jam tarts because my son doesn't like mince pies, so at the same time I make jam tarts and they go down very well too. So I hope you enjoy, but first of all let's open this advent calendar. So we're on day 9. It's a biggish one. 9. Here's the writing. Happy and bright. That's me. Right, let's have a look. Philip Kingsley, weightless shampoo, shampooing voluminescent. Bodybuilding shampoo cleanses while packing volume and bounce into fine and limp hair. Our weight loss formula helps to control flyaway and leaves your hair looking and feeling naturally fuller and thicker. Lovely. I always go for one that gives you thicker hair. Perfect. I will definitely be trying this because it's nowhere near my face, which is still burning. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the mince pies. I swear, honestly, make the mince pies, make the mince pies, make the mince pies. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So here's the ingredients laid out. I've got 225 grams of plain flour, 175 grams of butter, 1 tablespoon of castor sugar, 1 egg, which I need to separate. I need half an orange, I need the juice and possibly the rind, and I need mincemeat. Let's go. So here's the plain flour. It does say to sieve it, but I never bother. And then cut the butter up into chunks and drop it in the flour. So I've cut up the butter into little squares, and then you rub together like you were taught at school to make breadcrumbs. But I like this thing. It's called a pastry something, I don't know. Anyway, you push it in and it breaks up the butter and mixes it with the flour. And I think it works really, really well. So I'll come back to it when it's all blended in. Okay, so that's all mixed into breadcrumbs. I'd like to take credit, but my daughter did it. The next job is to dissolve the castor sugar, so the castor sugar, in with the egg yolk. So you put the castor sugar in there, and you add 2 tablespoons of the orange juice. I'm going to put a tiny bit more because this isn't really a proper tablespoon, so I'm going to put a bit more in. And mix it all together until the sugar sort of dissolves. Then mix it into the flour mixture. And you keep mixing until you form a nice dough. So I'll show you that in a few minutes. So I mixed it all together and it's formed a dough. You have to use your hands, but don't try not to handle it too much. And then it's time to start rolling it out. So at this stage I often put it in the fridge to keep it a little bit cooler and work on it later, but I'm going to start straight away. The chef said put the oven on to 200 and prepare some trays, so I grease them and flour them ready. So I've rolled that out. Then you need to just cut out the mince pie shape. Put it on the tray, put a teaspoon of mincemeat in there. I usually use a star cutter for the top. Like that. So there we are, little mince pie, and put a bit of egg white on the top and pierce it, and then repeat until you've filled up all your tray. So here they are, straight out the oven, and then what you do before you do anything else is you sprinkle them with a bit of Castor Sugar, and then take them out of the baking tray and put them straight onto a wire rack to cool.